It's about 29 minutes silent sitting. Thanks for coming. Strange thing. Strange. I wish I could say it. The truth is unspeakable. Hello, so I wish I can say it, but it's unspeakable. Have you ever practiced so? Do you have any question? Great. Share with me. See if I can help. Which country are you? Europe? Turkey? Wow. Good for you. I once been Cyprus. Close. Sorry, not Cyprus, the island. Some Turkish food there. I have faced last year 3 months, I guess. It was a near Satori experience, but of late I was thrown into a place like hell. So good, you have that near Satori experience, but after it was thrown into a place like hell. So you mean your after that Satori experience, uh, your meditation was bad, or your mental activities in your mind appears a lot of hellish or bad stuff. It's crazy. Hmm. Oh no. Till this summer, my mind was overly active. I could not sleep. Always in a worried mood. Sorry to hear that. I will say, mood is not you. It's yours, but it's not you. So don't identify you are the mood. Feelings, moods play tricks over you, my dear friend. We have been fooled by our moods, feelings, emotions, long time. So if you are fooled by somebody for 100 times, the 101 times it's very natural you will be fooled again. So it's natural, first of all, it's natural you will have very clear, calm mind, like Satori experience or near Satori experience is okay, it's good, it's great. And after that, you have very bad experience, more in your meditative state or in your while you're meditating, right? So it's very natural. Don't blame it. Don't judge yourself. Oh, I have been there, the high place, like Satori. Now I'm in this very low place, like hell. What's happened to me? It's very natural. It's very natural because now, say, our mind basically two categories. Look at the iceberg. Okay, an iceberg. If you are on the ocean sea iceberg, you see the tip of iceberg, which is above the sea level, right? Then an iceberg had like 10% is above the sea level and 90% is under the sea level. So basically, you had very good experience, but after that experience, all your subconscious, I mean, below the sea level, kinds of bubbling there is because you open your mind. You could open your mind. So that's 90% underneath or subconscious kind of emerges once or twice or a couple of times, and you are aware of that, then you say it shouldn't happen. No, it doesn't work that way. How you think, how you feel, like now, are connected to your subconscious. So we are in the 10% of your conscious mind, right? I'm conscious, you're conscious, but both of us has like 90% of subconscious or unconscious is dominant, may activate it by an any inputs from outside, by memory, by by people, by situation, by environment, even by a smell, by our taste, anything at this present moment could activate up our unconscious or subconscious mind, and you may mess up, get very nasty, messed up. You've had that hellish feeling or bad feeling, a bad mental state. It's very natural. No worry. So the key point. So always remember the key point or keywords. Disidentify with it. You are not it. You are not even a Satori. Trust me. Mind play tricks, my friend. The path of spirituality, there's ups and downs, same way as everyday life. Don't think that in the path of spirituality there's only blissful things. There are some hellish things. The true understanding of awakening or meditation is you can disidentify. You are not your moods, okay? You are not that hellish experience. You're even not Satori experience. That's all your mind. And you, the observer, the awareness, is behind all the ups and downs, heaven and hell. So till this summer, my mind was overly active. Well, we humans are thinking machines. We are really thinking machines. Comparing in the comparison with any other animal, okay? Can cat think? A dog think? Eagle? How about a chicken? A bird? A snake? Most of them do not think at all. They just be present. Can you be present without thinking? Can you be present without thinking? Like eagle standing on top of mountain, fully present. Watch. Enjoy the view of fields. An eagle never think about tomorrow. An eagle never think about the bad things happened yesterday. Can you be an eagle without thinking, fully alert? Yesterday in my clinic, I had a workshop. It's a face-to-face, like a meditation workshop. I raised a question. Okay, my question is, or my statement is that no thinking, no problem. Do you agree? No thinking, no problem. Do you agree? Lots of our problems is because of we think. Do you think? Do you agree? Do you think I'm right? Crazy. And there's a lady. Her name is Tanya. She said, I partially agree with you. We need think to solve the problems, right? Like in the classroom of mathematics or math, teachers say x plus x, x plus y equals z. There are any questions, right? We need think to resolve that question or problem. But what I'm saying, no thinking, no problem, is partially right. It applies certain level of problems, mental problems, because we are overthinking. The, the thoughts that are compulsive, repetitive, and then negative, that thoughts bring us problems. Traumatic mental, disorders. 10 years ago, there's one thing bad happened, and we still remember it every day. That's negative, and we repetitively remember it every day. That's repetitive, and it's compulsive. We cannot stop it. There's no pause button or stop button in my mind, in our mind. Imagine a car on the highway, 100 kilometers per hour running, and suddenly the brakes doesn't work. That's terrible thing, right? Now you got this active mind, no pause button, no brakes. That hurts. It's risky. Like a car will bump to a people or some buildings or other cars. Your thoughts, no brakes, will bump into everything. It sucks. Meditation is trying to find a pause button in your mind. Where's the button? Imagine anything, okay? A computer. It's always turned on. You cannot turn it off. That computer won't last long, right? Everything need a break, need a rest. That's why we go to sleep. The natural healing, non-thinking state is go to sleep. Every sentient being sleep. I don't know bacteria sleep or no, but I mean most of animals, cats, dogs, horses, fish, maybe, I don't know. I'm talking about the majority, right? We go to sleep to rest, to heal ourselves, to reboost ourselves, you see? But now even you cannot fall asleep. That's pity. Or I will say you're very smart. Smart people overthink too much sometimes. Overthinking. You see, we can think every other things. We can deal with things outside. Maybe you can play piano, maybe you can do mathematics, maybe you're very good at your work, maybe you're a software developer or engineer, I don't know. We are so good at doing something outside of us, but we are so messed up with ourselves. I don't know what's wrong with the whole tradition of education now. The whole educational system is wrong. What do I mean is we should learn how to read the manual of this body mind first. If you buy a new computer or new car, the first thing you will read maybe is the manual, right? Oh, the body, I mean, the car is made of, you know, if you buy anything in the package, there's a manual. You read it. Make sense? Could be a microwaver, could be a refrigerator, a car, anything complicated, especially. Now you have this thing, the human body mind, almost 50 trillion cells, 50 to 100 trillion cells in your body. And each cell contains around 100 billion atoms. I'll repeat, okay? In your body right now, around 50 to 100 trillion cells, and each cell contains 100 billion atoms, basically oxygen, hydrogen, helium, nitrogen, and minerals and vitamins, right? That's what we learn from chemistry or biology. So how many atoms in your body now? So trillion times billion is 10 to the power 25. Let's say, yeah, sorry, 20. Now in your body, there's around 10 to the power 20 atoms, hydrogen, oxygen, helium, carbon. Sorry, I missed that carbon thing. And these 20, 10 to the power 20-ish atoms are working perfectly as an organic whole. You can breathe, you can think, you can walk, you can talk, you can digest food. It's a magic happening right now in your body. It's so complicated. Even now, physiology or biology, this modern science cannot figure out what's happening in this body right now. There's so many open questions in science. The first two open question is, first one is, what is consciousness? They cannot understand what is consciousness, okay, modern science. And the second open question is what the cosmos is made of. Two open questions in modern science. What I'm saying is you have this huge, complicated, fine designed, self-nourishing, self-organizing, self-coordinating machine. Let's call it a machine in your body. And you never read the manual. You don't know how to manage this machine. That's all the problems arise, where all the problems comes from. Do you follow? Thinking, the power of thinking is a gift from Mother Nature. After millions years of biological evolution, from a cellular cell to multiple cell to organ, to tissue, organ, then so complicated body as a human. That's a biological evolution. Now, if you look back to the cosmological evolution, you can trace back to Big Bang, 13.8 billion years ago. Then the whole thing evolves cosmologically and biologically. It takes Mother Nature 13.8 billion years of evolution to arrive at this moment to give you power of thinking. Now you suck. What's the meaning here? You see, we suck because we can think. What? Do you agree that whole Mother Nature is a failure? The whole system of evolution is a failure? Is it just a joke? I can think, and because I think I suck, I suffer. Because I can think, I suffer. Do you agree that equation? Think equals suffer. Emotions equal suffer. Then maybe you say, "Oh God, you're wrong. You shouldn't create me. You know, you shouldn't put me together. You shouldn't create me. The whole thing is wrong. The whole thing is wrong because I can think, so I suffer." No, thinking is a gift, is not a burden. The only thing is you don't know how to manage your thoughts, emotions, moods. We don't know. From the day one we go to school, no one teach us this. In the school, majority of the school or education is teaching how to, calculate, reason, play, physics, chemistry. Now my daughter is grade 10, so it's high school now. She has to study so many subjects. Chemistry, maths, physics, social study, writing, language, art. We are focusing on so many, our energy and time in studying everything other than us, me. We never study me. That's the problem. Even though in university we have psychology, we have biology, we have physiology, we are only studying at very superficial level. We never dive into the nature of mind, the nature of your body, the nature of who you are, let's say. That's the problem. If you drive, you may have a car. Even your car is maintained or be serviced once a year, right? You change the oil engine, you change the filter, you repair some, you pump into tires, you send your car to the service department, right? I do. Have you maintained your machine once a year at least? Have you serviced your body mind, especially mind? Most people do it randomly. When it has a problem, we go to fix it. No, that's not a way. Why we send our car to the service department? Prevent, right? Prevent, any leaking or mechanical issues, to prevent it. Because if you run a highway, your brakes fails. Oh, that's a tragedy. They will be very dangerous, right? In the same way, we need to maintain our body mind. We need to prevent like moods, like hellish experience, like bad things, like you know, angry, depression, anxiety, stress happen to us. That's why we meditate. We need some service. The body and mind need some service. Make sense? No thinking, no problem. Only applies to to that kind of thoughts which is competitive, compulsive, repetitive, and negative. Okay. If you have any friends or if you working in a health mental field, mental health issue, like you if you were a health worker or doctor or practitioner of health, especially mental health, or you do have friends working that field, ask them. Most of mental health because of these compulsive repetitive negative thoughts. They cannot stop it. They cannot pause it. They cannot let it go, let it be. They identify with that thoughts, moods. I am yet, so I suck. I'm so negative now. You know, that's the problem. That's find your inner peace and calm. No matter what happened outside, in society, in the newspaper, or inside, your moods, feelings, emotions, thoughts, purely watch it, observe it, disidentify with it. That's the first step of awakening. If you are always and completely associate yourself with the mind, emotions, feelings, it doesn't work. It doesn't work. If you go to see a counselor or psychologist, they may use a better version of mindset to counteract the bad mindset. So, say if someone has a negative mindset, compulsive, repetitive, self destructive mindset, the counselor will say, hey, here is another mindset, which is much better, loving, compassion, self esteem. There's maybe, more exercise, more communication with your families, community, more organic food instead of junk food, more sleep, that's let's say mindset, a better mindset. Yes, what I'm saying is we are in the modern psychology or counseling field. They're using a better version of mindset to counteract a worse version or negative version of mindset. It works, but it's not complete. So my point is here: no matter is what kind of mindset, you are not it. Do you follow? I'm not saying a better version, a positive version of mindset is not useful. No, I want to give you a total picture. Both the negative and the positive mindset should be observed by you. That's what I'm saying back to the inner peace. No matter it's a very positive experience or blissful experience of Satori or very negative self-destructing, destructive, hellish, demonish experience, you are not it. Okay? That's a complete total view. Because in this past awakening, in the spirituality, we're always looking for the positive. Do you follow? If last week I had a very beautiful, blissful, state of mind, today I should have that, or next week I should have better, or again have that beautiful, blissful state. You see that mind play tricks over you. Because of this, then I should have that. No, 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 no. It's wrong. It's not total yet. It's not complete yet. The mind play tricks with you. So, or if you go to back or follow back to your negative uh, mindset or bad experience, you will blame yourself. How come, I had this good one, now I back to the bad one? Mind play tricks with you. If I have this good one, I should have another good one. You see? That's a mindset. That's a trick. That's a trick. I have meditated for 10 years. I should have be more better. Why have this negative thought? You will have less, but you won't guarantee you don't have anyone later. In the path of awakening, there's a lot of things will happen. There's always something like roller coaster even. They're always up and downs, twisting, turning, like roller coaster, right? It's very natural. Disidentify with all of them. Some positive is okay. It's encouraging you, right? It's a sign that you're in a good path, in a good way. But also establish that power of pure observation. That's why I practice, in my videos, especially recent videos, back to the inner peace. That's the way. That's a must do. If you cannot back to the inner peace and calm, you fail. That's your home. Okay? That's your ultimate home. Okay. So I think that's the end of this session. As usual, at the end, let's back to your inner peace, calm, be present, undisturbed, on solid state of mind, letting go old ops, beautiful, blissful experience or memories, letting go old hellish, negative, self-destructive patterns or memories, letting all them go back to your home. You're silent, you're still, you're fine, you're perfect, you're great. Once you can recognize your inner being, which is silent and still, try to remain in that recognition and rest in that recognition as long as you could, as fast as you could, as frequent as you could. That's the meditation, okay? Meditation in terms of recognition of your inner peace and calm. No matter what happened outside and inside, you're fine. Okay, I think that's all for today. Thank you. Thank you. See you next time.